morning, Grava High School, and happy Columbus Day, happy Indigenous Peoples Day, and happy Leif Erikson Day.
Hey everybody, it's Leif Erikson Day! Hinga-dinga-durgan.
I'm Carter.
And I'm Skylar, and this is the news for the week of October 9th.
For lunch this week, today will be pizza sticks or chicken Alfredo. Tomorrow will be Mexican lasagna or walking tacos. Wednesday is chicken nuggets or beef steak strips. Thursday is corn dogs or fish sticks. And Friday will be a chicken sandwich.
Homecoming dance tickets went on sale last week. Each ticket costs $10 and can be bought during lunch. The last day to purchase tickets at this price is this Thursday. If you purchase them this Friday, the cost will be $15 per ticket. Make sure to get yours before it's too late.
Last week, the GHS Lady Golf Team won third in state. Great job, Lions.
This week is Hollywood Homecoming. Today's dress-up theme is bedtime stories, where PJs are dressed up as Adam Sandler. Tomorrow is Parent Trap, just like a twin. On Wednesday, we wear pink because the theme is Mean Girls. Thursday is Inside Out, with freshmen wearing yellow, sophomores wearing purple, juniors wearing red, seniors wearing blue, and staff wearing green. Finally, Friday will be Lion King. Wear orange and black and show your lion pride.
Each year, some generous members of our community provide monthly gifts for the senior class. Senior gifts will start this Tuesday and will distribute after lunch.
This Friday is packed with homecoming festivities, with the parade at 10 o'clock, a pep rally at 2 o'clock, and the coronation for homecoming queen before the football game starting at 6:30.
October is ADHD Awareness Month. While most of us have heard of ADHD, we don't know more than the fact that it makes kids not be able to focus sometimes. But it's actually a bit more. ADHD stands for Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder, and it spans much further than not being able to sit still. Based on the type, the 13% of high schoolers diagnosed with ADHD could struggle with being organized, staying on task, or waiting their turn to talk.
It feels good to finally receive the diagnosis because I went 30 years without having it, not knowing what was going on, and now I'm starting to feel the effects of the treatment. I think I'd like people to know that it comes in so many different forms, and it almost always affects people differently. That's why it's often difficult to diagnose in the first place. But it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. It just means that you need a little help in certain areas to make your daily life more efficient.
Would you like to show off your gaming skills? The GHS Esports Club will be holding a Smash Bros tournament in the Commons October 27th. Anyone can participate, and cash prizes will be awarded to the winners. For more information, head to room 231.
For the first time in history, the U.S. House of Representatives ousted their Speaker. Republican Kevin McCarthy, who represents California, was voted out in a movement led by Republican Representative Matt Gaetz. 8 Republicans joined all House Democrats in the historical vote.
The one thing that the White House, House Democrats, and many of us on the conservative side of the Republican caucus would argue is that the thing we have in common, Kevin McCarthy said something to all of us at one point or another that he didn't really mean and never intended to live up to.
I don't regret my efforts to build coalitions and find solutions. I was raised to solve problems, not create them. So I may have lost a vote today, but as I walk out of this chamber, I feel fortunate to have served the American people.
Now it's time for our Meet the Teacher segment. Over to you, Kel.
Thanks, guys. Good morning, GHS. I'm Kel Rello. Have you ever struggled in a class, maybe don't have the best grades, or maybe need some help? Ms. Torres, the newest teacher, can help with that. Ms. Torres is the academic success coach for GHS, and she's here to help the freshmen and sophomores have passing grades in high school.
I have always wanted to be a teacher, so after a little while I decided to go back to school and get my degree because I really like the relationships that I get to build with students and working with kids.
Ms. Torres does not teach a specific subject. She's here to help any freshman or sophomore who's struggling in a class and may need some help.
So I don't have any set classes. I pull kids in, so if anyone is struggling, especially the freshmen and sophomores, if anyone in those classes are struggling, then I can pull them in and work more one-on-one with them.
Ms. Torres is here at the school until 4 o'clock every day to tutor students and help them with their schoolwork. In her free time outside of school, she likes to play COD Mobile with her family. She also loves going to cheer on her daughter, Alexa, at games. Ms. Torres is here to help GHS students with their grades and will do anything she can to make sure of that. And that's all from Ms. Torres. So remember, if you need help with your work and you're a freshman or sophomore, come by and give her a visit.
Now let's go to Johnny for the weather.
Thank you, Skylar. Good morning, graduate students. I'm Johnny Kelly, and this is your weekly weather forecast. Now, this week's going to be similar to last week. On Monday, we've got sunny skies with a high of 75 and a low of 50. Going into Tuesday, those sunny skies persist with a high of 78 and a low of 58. And then going into Wednesday, we have some partly cloudy skies with a high of 79 and a low of 59. And then going into Thursday here, those partly cloudy skies turn into thunderstorms with a high of 76 and a low of 54. And going into Friday, those turn back into partly cloudy skies with a high of 69 and a low of 49. I'm Johnny Kelly, and that was your weekly weather forecast. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Johnny. Last week, we asked you if you'd be interested in talking to GHSTV about your cultural heritage. Unfortunately, there was a problem with the form. We would really appreciate it if you would fill out the survey again via the new link that will be sent out along with this week's survey. Apologies for the mess up, and thank you for your support.
For this week's survey, we want to know, how do you feel about pumpkin spice? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Are you somewhere in between? Let us know.
Well, that's everything for us. I'm Skylar.
And I'm Carter,
And
and we'll see you next week. Okay. Okay, now let's go to lunch. I'm talking to GHS.
That's mine.
I know.